Ray is going to tell us how long he's been involved in student radio.
Well, that depends on whether you want to count solid time or when I first did it. And I first did it, I'm not even sure what year I first did it. You know, that show's been on for maybe, almost 20 years or something. And I know I did it, I was a metal director back around 88 to like 86 to 88. So 10 years, although there were a couple years in there when I didn't do much of any metal shows, just subbed a little bit. Is that an overly detailed answer?
Good, and you're back now, why?
Well, because there are some open slots, and I have experience, and I'm taking credits, and so that makes me eligible. I like doing the show, and I'm available to sub, so I've been doing that essentially.
So what do you like best about the Metal Machine?
Oh, well, I guess all that raucous, really hard-edged, and also during my exposures, I get to play avant-garde stuff and whatever. So, there's some variety and there's all that good high energy stuff.
Speaking of energy, what do you think of the sort of monkey shines that go on here before you're on the air?
Might have something to do with why nobody calls. Actually, some of it's fun though. I mean, it reminds me of the times when I used to do some pretty weird stuff one year too. So, as far as goofy stuff goes, yeah, I've done my share of that kind of thing. Some of it's pretty interesting, some of it I think gets out of hand. But hey, that's college radio. That's what it's all about. Right.
Well, Ray, I'm out of questions, so if you have something to say, go ahead or I'll let you get on your show.
I don't have any really bizarre goofy.
So Ray, what's with all the bags?
Well, here are CDs. This has a lot of stuff I use as background music. Here is Sun Ra. This is Halloween Night, so Jazz and Silhouette. One song, Ancient Ethiopia. Sounds like Ancient Ethiopia. Here is a Hawkwind album, Warrior on the Edge of Time. It has the original version of the song Motorhead with violins and synthesizers and saxophone. And it also has some spooky spoken word stuff. Not to mention, for our Rockview people, the Most Wanted soundtrack. This is good avant-garde stuff. In fact, sometimes I wish we still had an avant-garde show, because then I could do that too. Bathtub Curve. I mean, with a title like Bathtub Curve, what more can you ask for?
So Ray, what all kind of music
and
what genres are you into?
Really psychedelic stuff. This is Steve Hillage with members of Egg, and they called themselves Arzekel when they put this out. Although the name of their band was Uriel, they weren't allowed to put out an album, but they did. And this has some pretty heavy, obnoxious, spaced out stuff on it, and it came out in '68. So I like a lot of different kinds of things. Mostly I like anything that's interesting, but I also, sometimes, some AC/DC party stuff is fine, or communication breakdown or something, although I guess I'm really more into the, dazed and confused type stuff.
Once again, Ray, we're out of questions.
Well, I can also show you, since I'm the Cosmic Joker on the Metal Machine, here is
Cosmic Joke?
An album called Sci-Fi Party by, this says, Our Flight into the Cosmic Music.
This krautrock.
Yep. That's something else I'm into. And this album was put out under the name of Cosmic Jokers. See right there it says Cosmic Jokers, and you probably can't focus on it, but anyhow.
As tight as we get, Ray. But what's it like living in State College when you're into all these different kinds of music?
Well, fortunately, there are there are cool people in State College, and you have people who run record stores, and also the station gets all kinds of stuff that I would have never heard of otherwise. So, I guess it's a little hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can find. Just doing the avant-garde show, and the metal show. There's all kinds of groups that you never ever otherwise would have heard of. You don't even see them in the stores. So it's great. You can find all kinds of stuff, and that's one of the things I like, finding all kinds of stuff. That's my purpose in life, find new music to boldly go where no one else has gone before, searching for that wild, weird, wonderful music.